That ought to work. I got my Nording pipe. Man, I love Nording pipes. Pipes are not about the nicotine. I don't even know if there's nicotine in there, in this tobacco. I really don't know. I don't do nicotine. Well, maybe I do. It's about the relaxing. It's about the ritual. It's about the thoughtfulness. This is ground level radio, by the way. Gotta keep my pipe lit. Keep your pipe lit by smoking it. If you sit off of it too long, it's gonna go out. I love relaxing with a pipe. Now I do cigars as well. We're gonna be talking about, well, first let me tell you, this is not a smoking station channel. Ground level radio. It's about art, culture, books, poetry, driftwood. Notice I have a piece of driftwood here. This is one that sits in my living room. I finally got my wife talked into seriously considering driftwood as art because we live on Old Hickory Lake here in Middle Tennessee, just north of Nashville. I gotta keep this thing lit or it's gonna go out. Well, it is kind of out. You don't want to puff them like a freight train. Puff and enjoy. Driftwood. It's a beautiful piece I picked up on the lake. We live right by the lake. There's also areas a mile from here where I can go to the shoreline. I do a lot of my driftwood collecting from my kayak. I take the kayak out mostly on Sunday mornings just to get out in the quiet. Usually bring a pipe as well. I collect driftwood. It's art. I'm going to be making pipe holders out of it in the very near future, as well as living room art like this. I already make, well, here's one of my pipe holders, which I haven't even dusted off lately, to be honest. This is my first pilot episode of Ground Level Radio. Haven't had time to really prepare. This is not my only YouTube channel, by the way, but I'll give you a clue on the others here shortly. Well, I'll tell you one. Driving with Shane, if you want to hear a conversation with my wife, or just on sometimes myself, driving with Shane, right along with me in my Jeep. You might want to check that one out. So this is one of my pipe holders that looks particularly well with my Nording pipe. I've got other holders over there that I've created. A little divot there. It holds it well. So you can find those on Shane Irwin Design. That's Irwin with an I. I'm Shane Irwin. ShaneIrwinDesign.com. I'll put a link in the description. I'm not smoking enough, so I gotta keep the smoking going here. As I alluded to earlier, I also smoke cigars, but not nearly as much. I smoke a pipe every day, usually sometimes twice a day on the way to work, 30-minute drive to work, 30-minute drive home. Usually got a pipe. My Nording pipe does not leave the house. Now this, if you're not familiar, was much lighter when it was born. Much lighter wood, but they darken as they age and get used, and I think it's a beautiful thing. Bought this one from Cigar Club. What is it called? I think it's called the Cigar Club. I should know. My memory recall is kind of lapsing. It's in Madison, Rivergate area, California. Madison, Rivergate. I'm thinking of Riverside, California. Rivergate, Madison. By the way, they just put In-N-Out Burger here in Tennessee. I think December 10th was the first In-N-Out Burger. So I can talk, I'm going to set this aside. The first In-N-Out Burger. in Tennessee, December 10th, 2025, I think. So Lebanon opened that day, as well as Antioch. Lebanon and Antioch were the two first. So In-N-Out Burger corporate headquarters, they moved to Tennessee from California. That's, if you know anything about them, you know it's all California stuff. They moved there for business reasons, and they said, well, if we're putting corporate there, we may as well build a bunch of In-N-Out Burgers there. So my wife and I have been going there once a week. I'm originally from Southern California. I've been here 32 years in the Nashville area. Just realized I forgot my hat. Hang on a second. Don't go away. There's my hat. That's what I normally wear. I got in a hurry. I'm going to let you in on a clue. My wife is teaching aerobics class right now, so I've got about a 30-minute window to get this set up and record my first pilot episode. She doesn't know. She doesn't know Ground Level Radio channel exists, that I've been getting ready to do this. She knows about my other channel, Driving with Shane. She knows a lot about my other two channels I've been doing longer, but I won't mention those right now. She doesn't know about this, and if she finds out I have another channel I'm putting my time and effort into, I'm going to be in trouble. But she will find out eventually when this gets going, and hopefully she'll support me. So Dawn, if you're watching this, it's easier to ask forgiveness than ask permission sometimes. All right. Ground Level Radio. So we're going to talk about music. I love all kinds of music. I'm a player myself. A classical guitar there, which I don't play. I play other guitars. That one, I kind of inherited that one from Dawn's son from her previous marriage. He didn't want it. He just kind of left it with our stuff. So yeah, I'll play a little guitar in the future. I play mostly acoustic guitar, a little electric sometimes. I'm mainly a keyboard player, but piano, keyboard. I also play drums and percussion, a lot of different things. I'm a professional photographer, at least I was. Used to do weddings. That kind of went dry. The young females took that over, that whole industry, with their little Instagram things and everything. The gals started coming out of college. They started getting their cameras, and they're really good on Instagram. And all the brides, the young brides, started to go on Instagram for everything. All of us old guys got just kind of edged out big time. So just 1 year, my business, I was shooting so many weddings per year, kind of doing it as a secondary vocation. I used to be a painter as well, painting houses. So these gals would get out on their Instagram and get all these brides, and all of a sudden 1 year stopped. My wedding photography stopped. I've done other things, portraits and such. So I'm not a pro wedding photographer or photographer at all any longer, although I am that quality of a photographer. I also do videography. So I also fly a drone. Well, we got a lot to talk about. I love music, by the way, not just to play it. I love great music. What we've got going today, not thrilled with it. You know, hey, I'm old. I'm 57, if it must be known. Not thrilled with the modern music at all. It's cookie cutter garbage, a lot of it. But I won't get into that. Now, you might be saying, wait a minute, there's this great band and that great band. I didn't say all of it is junk. I'm talking about 90% of it, maybe. I know there's some golden stuff out there. What's good to me? Oh, man. I probably don't want to say, because I grew up in Southern California on pop radio. So, you know, I grew up on, just to be honest, Duran Duran and Prince and Madonna. I still listen to some of that. But what's classic and great to me is, I mean, I love Journey. I play a lot of Journey on the keyboards, by the way. I love REO Speedwagon. Bryan Adams, he's my man. Some great songs. And, man, I like, there is some modern music I like. Tell me what you like. I want to hear it in the comments. Throw down some bands that you think, even if it's modern bands, tell me, Shane, you need to go listen to this modern band. You might like them. Country music, used to love it. I used to write some of it. Nothing went really big. I did have a minor cut for a minor artist. Country music, I can't stand it anymore, but there are some good ones. There are a few songs by Eric Church I love, and of course Chris Stapleton, he's great. I don't listen to it all that much. I don't listen to music all that much. I'm more of I'm focusing on other things lately, and content creating and such. Grab a drink. How do you like my Edison bulb? So it's part of the vibe here. So we've got common ground here. Let's find common ground wherever you are politically. And I'm not going to talk politics. None. That's my goal. I don't get into politics anymore. Used to obsess over it. I can't do much of anything about it. I don't obsess about it. I go and vote. That's about it. So, man, my Nording pipe. I've got several pipes. And I also have a friend who rolls some really great stogies, man. Yeah, we'll be talking about him and his cigars soon. I have, like I said, on ShaneIrwinDesign.com, I have my pipe holders and racks and a few other things. Soon we're going to be seeing Driftwood on there. And soon we're going to be seeing my buddy Pops. We're going to see his cigars on there. I don't think he's selling them. I just want to show off his work, really. You know, what else we got going? I think that's about it for the pilot episode. I wanted to get you guys your feet wet. What we're going to be talking about here: books, poetry. Hey, we'll hit up a little poetry now and then. And man, there's so many things I could talk about, but I'm going to stop. Thank you for watching. This is Ground Level Radio. I'm Shane. Don't forget, if you want to watch Driving with Shane, it's a channel. I've got my Jeep. It's kind of a tan, called a Gobi is the name, the color, Gobi Jeep. It's a Jeep Wrangler. A lot of episodes. We're just starting off season 2 with better microphones now. Today, we're going to be going to In-N-Out Burger probably today and recording the whole venture out there and what happens. So, Driving with Shane. And thanks for watching again. I hope you'll come back. Don't forget to subscribe, like, hey, drop a comment. All that helps to build, because if nobody does any of that, we don't go anywhere. Thank you. Appreciate you. And we'll see you next time.